The market does not reward the best expert. I believe it rewards actually the most visible one. Let me say this. I know that stings, but it actually stung me too. Because for 14 years, I was a living proof of it and I didn't even see it. Every Wednesday, without fail, I publish a newsletter for 14 years. My best thinking, real frameworks, insights that my readers told me changed how they ran their businesses. My clients knew me, my network knew me, but the broader market, the thousands of consultants and advisors struggling with the exact problem I solve, had no idea that I existed. Here's the part that makes it even worse. Helping experts become visible is literally what I do for a living. For years, I've helped my clients create vast amounts of remarkable content, videos, podcasts, articles, books, online courses, full digital presence across multiple platforms. I developed the system, built it, and refined it, and I watch it transform their businesses. But guess what? I never turned it on myself. I told myself that I was too busy helping clients. Sound familiar? It's the same excuse that I hear from every brilliant consultant who stays invisible. You probably heard the statement, the cobbler kids have no shoes. And the visibility strategies in this situation had no visibility or minimal one at best. That excuse has expired today. And if this is the first time that you are seeing me on this channel, that's exactly the point. This channel sat dark for quite some time. My podcast went silent. The very tools that I told my clients were non-negotiable were gathering dust in my own backyard. That ends today, on camera, where you can watch this happen. This week, everything changes, and I want to walk you through why. Because the reason matters more than the actual announcement. Recently, I built something that I'm very proud of called the AI Insider Lab, a working community where consultants and advisors learn how to use AI as a strategic thinking partner. Building it forced me to do something uncomfortable, articulate exactly how I think, not what I do, but actually how I think. And here's what surfaced through the process: 4 frameworks that I've been applying for decades without ever naming them. The first one I decided to call permission through demonstration. The leader goes first publicly so others know it is safe to follow. The second framework is called depth over surface filter. If your content doesn't make someone say, "I never thought about it this way," it simply doesn't go out. It stays in the drawer. Next one is the friction removal principle, where fear is what keeps experts invisible. So what you need to do is destroy that fear by leveraging AI to test and practice your boldest thinking in a safe place where no one is watching or judging you. Well, other than AI. The final one is co-creation through challenge, where I challenge you, you challenge me, we both challenge the AI, and AI challenges us back. In other words, we don't leave the conversation thinking the way we entered it. That moment when I named them, I saw the problem. The frameworks work. I was able to watch them work in my clients' businesses for years. The only place, I have to admit, where they were not fully deployed was with my own visibility in my own business, my own company. Now let me be clear about something very critical here, because I don't want you to hear something that may sound wrong. Networking works. Referrals work because they've helped build my business, my successful business, for years, for decades. But they do not scale from my perspective. They gave me intimate visibility, one relationship at a time. A newsletter in their inbox is private. It reaches the people who already found you. It does not compound. Nobody share an inbox. Well, they rarely do. Look at the most visible consultant and thought leaders in the field, in any field. Every single one of them, I believe, is a publisher. They publish remarkable content on multiple platforms with relentless consistency. That is not coincidence. That is the mechanism. So this week, my YouTube channel comes back to life. My podcast returned after years of silence, and this time with relentless consistency. The newsletter continues, as it has for 14 years. And I'm doing it in public in real time so you can watch what happens when someone applies the system that they've invented instead of just teaching it. But here's the deeper reason, and this is the part that I need you to sit with. Invisibility is not humility from my perspective. It is a choice. And I've come to believe it's worse than a bad business decision. If you carry knowledge that could change how your clients think, work, and live, and you keep it locked away, that is not modesty, that is negligence. Somewhere out there is a person whose business, whose career, maybe whose entire life improves the moment that they encounter what we know. If we remain invisible, they can't find us. I'm done doing that. And if you've been doing that too, you now have one less excuse. Because you're watching me with 4 decades of experience start over on YouTube. That's what I call permission through demonstration, where I go first and I truly hope that you follow. So here's my challenge for you. Ask yourself one question. Who loses if you stay invisible? I truly believe you do, your family does, your prospect and your clients do, and the people you could have helped never even know what they've missed. I would love to hear from you, so put your answer in the comments. And if this landed, subscribe to this channel, because you're going to watch this entire visibility system get built in public, week by week, 1 week at a time.